You ever walk into a room and feel the air shift? Not because you tried to steal attention, but because your energy refuses to whisper. That's the thing about confidence. It introduces you before you say a word. My name is Ste Marques. Curvy, femme, fearless. If glitter had a personality, it would talk with my accent and walk in my heels. I come from a city that never apologizes for wanting more. New York City, the place where ambition and asphalt meet, and you decide whether to blend or blaze. When I was younger, the mirror didn't always like me back. I saw magazines that said beauty was narrow, delicate, something that only fit inside size 2 jeans. But my reflection was loud, soft, and divine all at once. I learned early that mirrors don't define. They reflect what you're willing to believe. So I started believing harder. I dressed like joy itself. Sequins for breakfast, confidence for dinner. I joined Bioglam Curvy Models because I wanted to stand with women who walk like they own their stories. We aren't background extras in someone else's idea of glamour. We are the glamour. Every photo shoot is rebellion disguised as beauty. Cameras click, flashbulbs explode. A new definition of model is carved in light. They used to call us plus size, as if the word plus was something heavy. Now it feels like math in our favor. Plus ambition, plus attitude, plus the audacity to exist unfiltered. In Bioglam, we lift each other up, adjust each other's crowns, and remind the world that curves are couture. There's a morning ritual I never skip. I sit by the window, New York waking below, coffee steaming, and a mug that says, "Love yourself loudly." I open my journal and write affirmations that sound like prayers and promises. I am radiant. I am art. I am the main character. Some days I believe it instantly. Other days I read it until I do. That's self-love, not a destination, a practice. I remember my first runway with Bioglam Curvy Models. Backstage chaos, fabric whispering secrets, stylists pinning and pulling. I heard someone say, "She's so brave to wear that." I laughed. Brave? No, baby, I'm just honest. The dress fits my energy, not the other way around. When the lights hit, the crowd gasped. Not because I was a novelty, but because they recognized themselves in me. After shows, we kick off our heels, laugh until makeup smudges, and talk about everything. The comments we ignored online, the little victories that nobody else notices. The sisterhood inside Bioglam is real. We share clothes, lashes, and courage. We remind each other that beauty doesn't shrink to make others comfortable, it expands. Confidence, I've learned, isn't a crown you earn once. It's a daily choice, the way you choose lipstick or playlist. You wake up, breathe deep, and decide to sparkle anyway. Some days the world feels heavy. People still whisper that curves are too much, that femininity should come with disclaimers. But glitter doesn't ask permission before it shines. There was a winter evening when I almost quit modeling. My inbox was full of advice from strangers who thought they knew my body better than I did. I sat on my bed, scrolling, doubting, crying quietly so the city wouldn't hear. Then a message popped up from a girl in Chicago. "You made me wear a dress again after 2 years of hiding." Just like that, purpose drowned out pain. I wiped my tears, took a breath, and booked my next shoot. On set the next day, the photographer said, "Give me power." I smiled, thinking, I don't have to give it, I am it. Flash, pose, laugh, another flash. My stretch marks caught the light and turned into constellations. Every click was proof that imperfection is another word for real. We do community shoots sometimes. Bioglam girls and fans together, Central Park turned runway. Tourists stop, kids cheer, women of all sizes join in. We play music, dance in the fountain, hold signs that read, "Curves are couture." The air feels like freedom and body oil. Someone shouts, "Work it, queens," and we do. New York's rhythm matches mine. Bold, unpredictable, never sleeping. The city doesn't care if you're perfect, it just demands you show up. So I show up sparkling. On the subway, sequins catch fluorescent light. On sidewalks, my heels strike confidence into concrete. Fashion isn't fabric, it's energy stitched into expression. When people ask what Bioglam means, I tell them it's beauty biology. Glamour coded into DNA, confidence written between every curve. We're not a trend, we're a revolution in highlighter and heels. At night, I go live on Instagram, hair wrapped, candles flickering. "Hey beauties," I say, repeat after me. I am enough. my body tells a story worth listening to. Comments flood in. Hearts, glitter emojis, yes queen. I see usernames I recognize from months of messages. We talk about confidence hacks, lighting that loves you back, colors that hug your skin tone, playlists that turn shores into catwalks. It's more than content, it's communion. The younger girls often ask, how do I start loving myself? I tell them the truth. It's not fireworks, it's small sparks. It's forgiving yourself for the days you believed the lies. It's choosing clothes that celebrate you, not conceal you. It's dancing even when nobody's watching. It's saying no to shrinking. There's this one night I'll never forget. A rooftop shoot overlooking the skyline, golden hour melting into glitter. We wore silver gowns that caught every color of sunset. As the camera rolled, wind tangled my hair, and I thought, this is what freedom looks like. Unposed, unfiltered, unstoppable. Later, we watched the playback, and the director whispered, this isn't fashion, it's movement. I smiled because that's the whole point. The movement isn't just Bioglam or Ste Marques, it's every person who decides to glow anyway. Sometimes after events, I walk home alone through Times Square. The billboards flash faces, some airbrushed, some not. I see my reflection in store windows, part city, part sparkle. I whisper to myself, you're still that girl who turned doubt into diamonds. People think glitter is shallow, but it's actually armor. It catches light instead of pain. When life throws shade, I shimmer louder. The more I grow, the more I realize self-love isn't selfish, it's sacred. When I treat myself with softness, I teach the world how to treat me. When I model confidently, I give permission for others to do the same. That's why Bioglam matters. It multiplies permission until it becomes culture. Sometimes I visit schools to talk about body image. The girls stare wide-eyed at the heels, the hair, the sequins. One asks, do you ever get scared? I laugh softly. All the time, I say, but fear's just excitement with bad PR. The room giggles. I tell them courage doesn't erase fear, it dances with it. In my apartment, my closet looks like a rainbow exploded. Leather, tulle, neon, velvet, each piece a chapter of who I became. I keep my first Bioglam badge pinned to a denim jacket, Curvy Model number 27. It reminds me of that first casting call, how I walked in trembling and walked out transformed. People assume glamour is effortless. It's not. It's choosing to sparkle when sleep deprivation and self-doubt fight for center stage. It's smiling when heels hurt. It's remembering that somewhere a girl is watching, thinking, if she can, maybe I can too. That's the weight and the wonder of visibility. Sometimes during shoots, the lights go out between takes. In that darkness, I breathe and remind myself, you don't need illumination to shine, you are the light. Afterward, when we review photos, I notice every freckle, every fold. Instead of criticism, I feel gratitude. My body carries me through flights, through heartbreaks, through joy. It deserves applause, not apology. I once wrote on social media, confidence isn't a size, it's a state of grace. It went viral. Women from Lagos to London tagged Bioglam Curvy Models, sharing their own photos, their own glitter stories. I spent hours reading comments, tears blurring screen light, realizing we had built more than a brand. We had built a mirror that finally talked back, lovingly. Now when I walk down runways, I imagine those women beside me. The air feels thicker with purpose. Every step says, we belong. One evening, a journalist asked, Ste, what's next? I smiled. More. More representation, more fabric that fits, more joy that doesn't apologize. Bioglam and I are designing workshops for young creatives, runway confidence, camera poise, financial independence, because empowerment looks better when it's shared. After interviews, I peel off lashes, wash off foundation, and look at my bare face in the mirror. The woman staring back still glitters, different light, same shine. I whisper gratitude for every version of me that didn't give up. New York hums outside my window. Sirens, laughter, dreams colliding in traffic. I love this city because it mirrors my chaos and my charm. It taught me to be soft and steel at once. Bioglam calls for another campaign. Real bodies, real runways. We shoot in the streets, skyscrapers as backdrop. Rain starts mid-pose, but no one runs. We keep shooting, drenched, laughing. Water and sequins make the most honest sparkle. Later that night, scrolling through the RAF photos, I see how alive we look. Not perfect, alive. That's what people feel when they see us. That's why they follow, why they write. Someone once said, the world doesn't need another influencer. It needs influence with intention. That's my North Star. I don't sell clothes, I sell courage disguised in satin. When I walk into casting rooms now, I no longer shrink into corners. I unfold. I introduce myself like a statement. Ste Marques, Bioglam Curvy Model, Confidence Architect. I speak kindly to myself because my body hears everything I say. In quiet moments, I think about the girls who come after us. Teenagers scrolling, looking for themselves in the feed. I hope they find us first. I hope they learn earlier that beauty isn't a filter, it's a feeling. And when people ask for advice, I tell them this. Stand in front of the mirror, breathe, smile,